Hello, Rob Murphy from Holistic Healing Choices here. Now, I don't mind the temporary setup. I've had a little bit of a major inconvenience with the place I normally do things out of. It has fallen in. But anyway, so while we're in the temporary studio, things must keep rolling. So that explains a little bit of my absence. But today, we're going to talk about I am pushing myself forward more and more and doing more in terms of my own physical fitness and health. So recently having a body scan done, which we'll get to later, it showed me how much of me is fat. So we're going to be going through that and what I'm going to be doing to help reduce it, whether it works, whether it doesn't, what I need to adjust in the meantime, and just how we go about that. So join me on this journey of health and self-discovery as we get further and further into it.
And here's the sheet that they give you after you have the initial body scan. So up here it's got all your little details, what date and time it was taken. And then you get into your body composition. So my weight, just verging on 97 kilos there. Coming down, how much of that is actually muscle? And they say they want this D sort of shape here. If it goes to C, it means there's too much of the fat in there. So everything else, I guess, is taken up by water, food, and other stuff that's in there, minerals as well. Then over here you've got your segmental lean. So I'm pretty evenly proportioned throughout my limbs. So I've got to be pretty happy with that. So the biggest number I want taken down is the body fat here. But moving down to the calculated analysis. So BMI, I have issues with the BMI. I think it's a very, very outdated model to look at. But anyway, my percentage of body fat is another number I want taken down. I am within the normal range of 10 to 20% for a male. And then you're going to look at your segmental fat. So 14% of my fat is in either side of me there. This is 0.9 kilos. 2.3 on the legs. In the trunk, 11.1. So definitely working on that trunk reading right there. Be my main goal. Then the metabolic rate. So this is how many kilojoules I burn at rest. So still within that normal range, which is great. Then they've just got how much you burn during exercise, doing various exercises. And this is your recommended daily calorie intake, which you converted to kilojoules there. So I should be eating to maintain my weight 11,300 kilojoules every day, which is a fair bit. Or it depends on what you eat. Anyway, that's just a basic overview that they go through you with after you have your body scan.
Okay, so here I am, as I am today, the 30th of the 7th, 30th of July. So here is the base mark. So not too out of shape, not too far out of shape or out of form, but a little bit of a dad bod thing sort of going on. So this is what I'm looking to change. So currently sitting at 19.5% of fat. So I want to change that. I want to get down to 15% by the 30th of August. And so the ways I plan to do this are by simple swaps. Already I've stopped drinking coffee with milk. So I just have a nice long black or tea rather than having milk or extra fat. Planning on swapping chips for nuts, almonds, pistachios, anything else healthier, less oil, less crap entering my body. Increasing my exercise, so picking up these a little bit more often, riding to work rather than driving, as I'm able to do so on most days where obviously I'm not going to do anything stupid and put myself in the risk of getting sick or anything like that. So it's just these simple little things. Let's see in a month how it goes. And also the willpower to say no to other terrible foods, more or less. So all these little changes hopefully will add up to a less fat me. But anyway, other things that I want from this. With a group of mates, we've got a challenge to see who can do the cleanest muscle up. So I've got until November to be able to do that. I also want to run the Mount Canobolas track. If you haven't seen it, it's 6 Ks from the bottom to the top, with a lap around the top. And I've never been able to do it in 40 minutes, or under 40 minutes, sorry. I think the closest I got was 40.08. So I want to be able to smash that, as well as, increase my flexibility, look better, because if I can do it, then anybody should be able to make little changes to assist themselves in being able to do this as well. So it's not more about, hey, look at me. It's like, if I can do this, make these small little changes to increase my health, how I feel about myself. It's not that hard. You just need the willpower to say no. You need to be able to put yourself first over that simple little pleasure of eating chips, eating chocolate, anything like that. But anyway guys, let's see how we go within this month.